What's good, everybody? What's good, man? Got a bit of news for y'all. Before we get into that, man, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Do all that great stuff. Become a part of the million subscribers that you don't see yet. It ain't there because you ain't hit the button yet, man. Without you, ain't no me. Hit that button. You know what I'm talking about? Let's go ahead and jump on into this news. You see the title. Turkey is on a mission for world domination. If you've been coming over on Fridays to check out the Judges Table live, you already know I've been on this. I'm a person that just pays attention to everything. It's a gift and a curse. A big gift and a curse, right? I watch a lot of boxing, whether it's on DAZN, Tubi, you name it. Where boxing is at, from boxing movies, I gotta check out this one. Shout out to Punch Drunk. I think it's called Snatch. Gotta check that out. When you watch the Zone and you see a card that's presented by Turkey, you know, or if you watch any card that's on there, right? You're gonna see right up under the thumbnail on the Zone, it's gonna say Saucita Promotions, Matchroom Promotions, Queen, whoever, right? Now, when we was presented with Turkey, he had this rider season thing going, rider season. And I started noticing under the thumbnail, it would say rider season. So I started having certain discussions with people who are in the mix, and they like, you might be on to something. Some was like, I don't know, bro. But I'm like, why would it say that under there, right? As time went on, these discussions kept going. And I'm like, you know, if this guy keep this up, he may anger some folks, right? These big, great cards is over there. Now, it was cool because he was dealing with the UK, such as Eddie Hearn, you know, Frank Warren, things like that, which wasn't such a big deal because they're closer, right? But when you start messing with American fighters and start trying to get American fighters to go over there to fight, I was like, that's going to ruffle some feathers. And a couple of my compadres and constituents, they agreed with me. Then, lo and behold, the August card pops up. August 3rd, Terrence Crawford, headlining. One of the best cards you've seen in a long time. And I'm like, oh my God, where is he going to have it at? Gets announced, BMO Stadium, big giant soccer stadium in LA. I said, there's something to this. Why ain't try to do it at the Staples? Why he ain't try to do it in Vegas? Why he ain't, you know? So I'm putting two and two together. Now, this over a period of time, though. I'm like, he trying to get a steady place where he could throw events. Again, I take it to my constituents, my compadres. It's like, you might be on to something. Well, I tell you now, I'm here to tell you now. My spidey senses was right. This man is up for world domination. He ain't playing, y'all. He not playing. He's 100% with it. It's not a game, man. I even asked Joe Frazier, and he had to tell me.
Goddamn right.
So, look. You see the title. And what do you mean by world domination? See, I think he dabbled his hands to see if he could sustain this thing, and if he was going to really they was going to make money off of this. Or he really was just trying to bring great events to rider season, right? Which I thought was a resort or something like that, which is in Saudi Arabia, right? I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, not the best geographic person out there. Turns out that's about to be a promotion company, if it ain't already. First we heard skill challenge, and now we rider season. And I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Recently, Eddie Hearn gave an interview, and they was asking about Inoue coming over to fight on a Turkey Sheik card, right? And he shot it down. And there's a rumor of Okoli fighting and all of that. And he said, this is what he said, hear me clear. That's rider season's card. I'm going to let them announce their own card. That sealed the deal for me. Then today, I wake up. he's trying to buy, well, not buy. I know that a lot of headlines are saying Turki Alalshikh wants to buy all the major boxing promotions. That's not it. That's not it. But what he does want, he wants control. And he wants to bring them all together, which he pretty much for the, PBC just getting into the mix. But for the most part, he's done that. All right. And he's been putting on great cards. Cannot deny it. Hell, he even got Eminem about to perform. He had Jid perform at the last one. And it was like a straight concert for the intermission. Right? So, having said all of that, if he bring all these guys together, man, it's going to be nasty. Now, I'm not trying to make this video too long. We're going to talk more. We're going to get more into it, doing a live podcast session. So make sure y'all show up, show out Friday. All right. Make sure you're hitting the subscribe button without a doubt. All right. Don't play with your boy. I need y'all to do that. All right. And hit that bell so you know when I go live. I usually go live at 10:30 p.m. Central Time, but I'm liable to go earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about going earlier. A lot of people want me to go earlier, so I haven't settled on a time. So make sure you hit that bell, because we definitely going to get more in depth. But I will give you a little bit on this. My guy, let me move my big head out the way. Let me pull this up so y'all can see it. You see it right here behind me. Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, better known as PIF, in talks to create a new boxing league. Now that sounds misleading because it's not a new boxing league at all. All right. It may have an overall name, right? As I was saying though, back in the past, shout out to Polo, we had always been saying that boxing needs an umbrella, so we can get these great fights. And Turki has became this umbrella, so to speak. But he's trying to make it where nobody could tell him no. He's trying to get these great fights to go and make them happen. So I'm gonna read an insert right here. All right, right here. I'm just gonna get to the gist of it. This is on Boxing Social. So if you want to read the entire entire article is in detail. Good article. Shout out to who wrote it. All right. PIF again is at the top right here. Public Investment Fund. All right, remember that. All right. So it says PIF is looking to invest in a joint venture with some of the sports stakeholders. Keyword joint. That will feature more boxing bouts, the people said. Speaking on conditions of anonymity. I don't know what the word, I gotta look it up. But this is the main part. A handful of leading promoters, including Matchroom Boxing and Golden Boy Promotions, are involved in the discussions that could result in a deal valuing the new entity between $4 and $5 billion. One of the people said, PIF wants to create a venture that will bring the main sports organizers together, in which it would take a minority stake. See that? The person added. Now, having said that or whatnot, that's with no problem. $5 billion? Some would say, dang man, ain't PBC worth more than that? Ain't Top Rank worth more than that? We know Golden Boy worth more than that. So you know me, I go do my research. I had to go see, or whatever the case may be. So as you can see though, it's not a boxing league. He's just trying to bring them all together. They want Turki Alalshikh to head this, okay? When you read the article, it's gonna tell you that. That's PIF that wants him to head this, spearhead this, okay? Like I said, in some sorts, it's already been transitioning. He's trying to get like UFC style, right? Where it's all under one umbrella. You still gonna have your Top Rank, still gonna have Golden Boy, but when matches need to get made, they can get made. And I presume, man, it's gonna cause, I don't know, let me know in the comments, do you think this is gonna cause a bidding war? I don't know. I'm talking about networks. Will this all be on the zone? ESPN and Disney. You got pay-per-view.com, Amazon, Prime with PBC. How will this work, right? It's a billion unanswered questions with this, right? But I can see it causing a bidding war, which would put boxing back in the seat. Whereas, you know, the network ain't got too much to say if it gets built right. Let's say it like that. Like I said, I'm not gonna go too far more into it because I want some more to talk about. I'm gonna do some more research and go on a big deep dive about this. But let's switch gears, bro. Let's switch gears now, just to give y'all a little insight on what's worth, and now I'm gonna let y'all go because I want to read y'all comments on this. Okay, all right. This is Forbes. This is 2024. All right, let me bring it up. All right, right here. See that? Most valuable. Let me move me. There you go. Promotions. All right. Let's see how much these companies are worth. Scroll. All right, of course, UFC gonna be number one at 11.3 billion. Ain't happening, right? But he still got them over there with no problem doing cards. They about to have another card over there the end of this month, right? Next up, WWE, 6.8 billion. Guess what? Turkey just had them over there. All right. AEW, this was shocking. I didn't know AEW was worth $2 billion. I really did not. That's shout to AEW. All right. Now, one champion, you know, it's a MMA, 1.3. Matchroom. Now, this is where I was like, what? I knew UFC was worth a whole lot. And I knew the WWE was worth a whole lot. But I thought but anyway, Matchroom is only worth $850 million. Yeah, you read that. The PFL is only $690 million. Top Rank. This was made in the 60s, bro. This was I believe Top Rank came along in the 60s. They're only worth $630 million, bruh. Premier Boxing Champions, not too far behind, $600 million. They would have this picture of Canelo, bro. Look at that. But anyway, Golden Boy, $450 million. $120 million for Combat Global. All right, so it's not hard to do, bro. It's not hard to do, and I gotta look up Matchroom and all them, but this is not hard to do, bro, at all. I think this deal could happen. It's just a matter of the formalities. Now, he wants 51%, so he can have say so, of course, but that's a lot of money, bro. And as you see, Turkey pay what he weigh. He pay what he weigh. And this guy ain't playing with you, bro. No lie. And before you start hating, trust me, it ain't even worth it, bro. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth the hate. Just at the end of the day, man, I think this is a good thing. But I have one more question. Boxing is not associated. So would the government step in and consider this a monopoly? I don't know. I don't know if they can do that, bro. I'm not sure about that. That's something else I gotta look up. But y'all know what it is. Like I said, slap that subscribe button, bro. Like, comment, subscribe, and all that good stuff, man. I am your boy Slick 50, man. And y'all know what? I'm up out of here. Y'all be easy. Deuces.